Delarite, my MVVs, welcome. Hello, Delarite. So today we are going to have a complimentary today again. Gather your children. Let's see what history have got for us today. We'll be talking about, the fall of Bashorun Gaa, the most feared power broker of the Oyo Empire. Okay. Now, when I talk about the Oyo Empire to my kids, they keep asking me who were the Oyo empires, okay? And that is one of the things that we will be talking about today. Now, we will start, before I go to Bashorun Gaa's history, okay? We are going to talk a little about the Oyo Empire. The Oyo Empire, which was one of the most powerful and influential Yoruba kingdoms, no longer exists as a political entity today. However, its legacy remains in modern-day Oyo State, okay? Oyo. We know Oyo now, Ibadan, right? Nigeria, the historic city of Oyo, also called Oyo Ile, or Old Oyo, okay, which was once the empire's capital. Now, that empire's capital is now a small town located in Oyo State, okay, southwestern Nigeria. After the fall of the empire in the early 19th century due to internal strife and the Fulani invasion, the political power of the Yoruba shifted to other kingdoms such as Ibadan, okay, and Abeokuta. Today, the Alafin of Oyo, a traditional ruler, still holds a ceremonial position in the town of course, now, Oyo Ibadan, okay? So, I don't know if you understand that. Let us go to Bashorun. Now, in the Oyo Empire, around the 18th to 19th century, there was a man called Bashorun Gaa. He was one of the most powerful and feared figures in the history of the Oyo Empire. Bashorun, the prime minister, he held immense authority and dominated the political landscape, even overshadowing the Alafin, that is the kings he served. His legacy is one of ambition, betrayal, and a brutal downfall that remains a cautionary tale in Yoruba history. Now, the early life of Bashorun Gaa. When you go down history lane, you want to know about his early life, there's nothing about it, but he was born into the Oyo ruling elite and quickly rose through the rank of the Oyo Misi. Okay, the Council of 7 Kingmakers, responsible for selecting and advising the Alafin of Oyo. The position of Bashorun was the highest rank in the Oyo Misi, making him the most powerful noble after the king. Okay, now Gaa was a brilliant strategist. Both in politics and warfare, he gained the loyalty of the military and the nobles, expanding his influence until he became more powerful than the Alafin himself. His charisma, oratory skill, and ruthlessness made him a force to be reckoned with. By the time he became Bashorun, initially he was Gaa, right? By the time he became Bashorun, he had effectively turned the Oyo Misi into his personal tool, ensuring that no Alafin could rule without his approval. You see how he gathered power, right? Now, Bashorun Gaa's ambition knew no bounds. He sought to control the empire by eliminating any king who opposed him. Traditionally, the Oyo Misi have the authority to check the power of the Alafin, even demanding his, side if they deem him fit. That is demanding that him by himself. Those days their ruling was not like this, one that we have now. So I use the word side because, of course, buying yourself, right? And so, that Oyo Misi had the authority to check the power of the Alafin at that time, demanding that he go buy himself, if he know they do well. They fit tell him they go make him go buy himself, another person go take over. Okay, but Gaa exploited this power ruthlessly. He orchestrated the buy of at least 4 Alafins in the Oyo Empire at that time, right? Now, number one, Alafin Labisi. Shortly after he was crowned, Labisi was pressured by Gaa and his allies until he was forced to buy himself, okay? Number two, Alafin Adegolu. He suffered the same fate as Labisi until, to counter Gaa overwhelming influence, he couldn't, okay? And then number three, Alafin Majogbo. Though he attempted to resist, he too was eventually forced to, end his reign by buying themselves. That time, now what they happened for the Oyo Empire for Ibadan, okay? And now, number four, Alafin Abiodun. Unlike this predecessor, Abiodun bided his time and plotted his revenge against Gaa, okay? At the height of his power, Gaa was essentially the de facto ruler of Oyo Empire. He had an army loyal to him, vast wealth, and the ability to instill and remove Alafins at will. And that time, their wealth was coming from taxing people. Poor people will go to farm, they will bring produce, and these people will collect and sell, and sell people out on slavery and all of that. Now, Bashorun Gaa's reign of terror. Gaa rule was marked by tyranny and bloodshed. He was feared for his alleged supernatural powers, which many believe made him invisible. He was rumored to be able to, transform into animals, making, assassination attempt fatal. Now, one beautiful thing about this history is that the Yoruba movie industry are beginning to bring back this history. They are acting it, like this Bashorun Gaa. I cannot remember the name of that movie, but I know I have seen it, okay? When I went into research, I know that I have seen it. Please, if you have seen this movie and you remember the name, I want to see it in the comment section, okay? So that people can also go and watch it, okay? Now, Bashorun's reign was also filled with oppression as he executed nobles and, commoners alike who dared to oppose him. His family and followers were known for their cruelty, terrorizing the people of Oyo. One of his most infamous acts was seizing the wives and daughters of noble kings, either as trophies of his power or to further consolidate his control over the royal bloodline. Now, moving to the fall of Bashorun Gaa. Despite his seemingly unshakable power, Bashorun Gaa made a fatal mistake. He underestimated the patience of Alafin Abiodun. Unlike the previous Alafins, Abiodun carefully built alliances with key, factions, including military leaders and nobles who had suffered under Gaa's rule. By the time, Abiodun made his move, the, resentment against Gaa had reached its peak. The people, tired of his tyranny, rallied behind Abiodun. A brutal, civil conflict ensued, and for the first time, Gaa found himself outnumbered. His supernatural powers, whether real or might, failed to save him. His loyalists were defeated, and he was captured. In a dramatic and symbolic act, Gaa was taken to the public square, where he was tied to a stake, and slowly, they said Gaa was slowly dismembered, limb by limb, while, still, as the cash Gaa like this, say, the YouTube protocol, no, they allow us, right? So to say something. So now so that they cut him body limb by limb to the satisfaction of everybody. A punishment reserved for the worst traitor in Yoruba culture. His family and close allies were also, they buy them to prevent any further rebellion. Now, Bashorun Gaa's story remains one of the most fascinating and terrifying episodes in Yoruba history. His rise and fall serve as a lesson on the danger of unchecked ambition and the inevitable downfall of tyrants, okay? After his death, the rule of Bashorun was significantly weakened and no prime minister ever wielded the same level of power. Today, his name is still synonymous with dictatorship, and Yoruba elders often use his story to warn against excessive greed and the abuse of power. So this is the story of Bashorun Gaa. There is a movie also that has been acted in this regard. I don't remember the movie, but I say if there is anyone who remembers that movie, please put it down in the comment section so people will go and watch it, okay? I appreciate you guys, Dela Rights, and I love you so much. Thank you.